Dubai Marina was supposed to be the crown jewel of modern living. Built along a man-made canal stretching over 3 kilometers, it promised luxury, energy, and a lifestyle few places in the world could match. Towering skyscrapers, waterfront apartments, high-end restaurants, and a skyline that rivals global icons like New York and Hong Kong. On paper, it was perfect. Developers poured billions into the project, transforming what was once desert into a dense urban hub. Investors from around the world rushed in. Off-plan properties sold out quickly. Everyone wanted a piece of Dubai Marina. It wasn't just real estate. It was a statement. A symbol of wealth, ambition, and the future of city living. But today, something feels off. Walk through parts of Dubai Marina, especially during certain hours, and you'll notice something unusual. Entire buildings with lights off. Balconies untouched. Streets quieter than they should be. For a place designed to be constantly alive, the silence stands out. So what happened? How does an $8 billion development, in one of the fastest growing cities in the world, start to feel empty? This video breaks down the reality behind Dubai Marina. The gap between image and reality. And why a place built for thousands can sometimes feel like a ghost town. At first glance, Dubai Marina looks fully occupied. The towers are there. The lights are on. Cars move in and out. Cafes are open. It gives the impression of a thriving community. But occupancy doesn't always mean people are actually living there. A significant number of apartments in Dubai Marina are owned by overseas investors. Many of these units are purchased not to live in, but to hold as assets. Some are rented short-term. Others sit empty for months at a time. This creates what's known as ghost occupancy. Buildings appear full, but the actual number of residents is much lower than expected. In some towers, entire floors may be owned by a handful of investors. Lights may turn on occasionally, but no one is really there day to day. The result is a community that looks busy but lacks the consistency of real, long-term residents. This affects everything. Local businesses struggle with unpredictable foot traffic. Services fluctuate. Even the atmosphere changes. Without a stable population, the area can feel temporary, almost like a hotel district rather than a neighborhood. And this isn't unique to Dubai Marina. It's a growing trend in global real estate markets driven by investment demand. But in a place built to be vibrant and full of life, the impact is hard to ignore. Dubai's real estate market is known for its rapid growth cycles. When demand rises, construction follows fast. And in the case of Dubai Marina, that growth may have gone too far. Over the years, developers continued to add more towers, more apartments, and more luxury units. The assumption was simple: demand would keep up. But supply eventually outpaced reality. As more buildings were completed, competition increased. Property prices fluctuated. Rental yields shifted. Some investors found it harder to lease their units consistently. Others lowered prices just to attract tenants. The result is a saturated market. Even today, new developments continue to emerge in nearby areas, giving buyers and renters more options. This spreads demand across a wider range of locations, reducing the pressure on any single area, including Dubai Marina. So while the skyline keeps growing, the number of full-time residents doesn't always match that growth. This imbalance contributes to the feeling of emptiness. Not because no one wants to live there, but because there are simply more units than people who need them. It's a classic case of overbuilding, something that has affected major cities around the world. But in a place as visually dense as Dubai Marina, the contrast becomes much more noticeable. Dubai Marina is one of the most visited areas in the city. Tourists come for the views, the yachts, the dining, and the nightlife. On weekends and holidays, the area feels alive and energetic, but tourism is temporary. Visitors come and go. They stay for a few days, maybe a week. Then they leave. What remains is a space designed for constant activity, now relying on intermittent bursts of energy. Many apartments in the marina are listed on short-term rental platforms. This creates a rotating population. People are always arriving, but few are staying long enough to build a sense of community. That's where the disconnect begins. A neighborhood thrives on routine, familiar faces, local connections, daily life. When most residents are temporary, that structure fades. So while the marina may look busy on the surface, especially in tourist seasons, it lacks the deeper rhythm of a lived-in community. This can make the area feel hollow during off-peak times. Shops may be open, but quiet. Walkways may be clean, but empty. The energy becomes inconsistent. It's not that Dubai Marina is failing. It's that it's functioning more like a destination than a home, and that difference changes everything. Living in Dubai Marina isn't cheap. High rents, service charges, and maintenance costs make it one of the more expensive areas in the city for many residents. That cost becomes difficult to justify over time. Some people move in for the lifestyle, the views, and the convenience. But after a year or two, they look for more affordable options in other parts of Dubai. Places that offer similar amenities at lower prices. This creates a constant turnover of residents instead of long-term stability. The marina experiences frequent movement. People come, stay briefly, and leave. This cycle contributes to the sense that the area is never fully settled. At the same time, landlords face pressure to keep their units competitive. They may lower rents or offer incentives, but even then, vacancies can persist. The high-end positioning of Dubai Marina, once its biggest advantage, can also be a limitation. It narrows the pool of long-term residents to those who can consistently afford it, and when that pool isn't large enough, gaps start to appear. Empty apartments, quiet hallways, underused spaces. It's not a collapse. It's a mismatch between pricing and long-term demand. So is Dubai Marina really a ghost town? Not exactly. It's still one of the most iconic and active areas in Dubai. Millions of people visit every year. Businesses operate successfully, and many residents genuinely enjoy living there. But the ghost town label comes from a real observation. The difference between how full it looks and how it actually feels. Dubai Marina represents a new kind of urban space. Built quickly, driven by investment, and shaped by global demand rather than local needs. It's not empty in the traditional sense. It's just uneven, busy at times. Quiet at others, full in numbers, but sometimes lacking presence. That doesn't mean it's a failure. It means it's evolving as Dubai continues to grow. Areas like the marina may shift toward a more balanced mix of residents, tourists, and long-term communities. Or they may continue to function as high-end, flexible living spaces tied to global mobility. Either way, the story of Dubai Marina isn't just about emptiness. It's about how modern cities are changing and how the places we build don't always behave the way we expect. So next time you see those towering buildings and glowing skylines, remember this: what you see isn't always the full story.